Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing a reading, a love reading. This is how you view them versus how they view you. So, what sort of energy are you giving towards one another? That's going to be the topic for today. I will do an extended for what are their secret messages for you. So, if they could speak to you, what would they tell you? So, that's going to be this section. I'm gonna save these cards for the extended. If you're interested, you can watch this only if this portion resonates with you. This is today's reading. Your energy versus their energy. So let me separate the cards. This is how you view them. This is how they view you. And I have a couple of tarot cards I'll show you later. So let's start. You got Hermit. Why is it not focusing? And from your person's side, we have the Four of Swords. So both here give this message of not speaking to one another. Definitely could be no contact. The both of you are not on talking terms. You're not wanting to talk to each other. So this is how you perceive. You're perceiving each other. You see them, someone who's closed off, even hiding, running away from you. And they see you as the lamb, someone who has a lot on their mind but is not being transparent, is not speaking up. And I also get the sense that the person could be feeling scared, like they're under attack. We see the swords hanging on top of the lamb almost. And you see them as someone having clarity but refusing to give it to you. We also have horse on this side. And here we have the frog. Earth element versus water element. When I look at these cards, the energy I'm picking up is here it's mixed, because horse is naturally connected with energy, momentum, movement, whereas the turtle or the tortoise, it's slow moving animal. Especially we see the animal curled up, so not moving at all. So this is like a dual message here, movement and then stagnation. So you somewhere want the person to come towards you. We connect masculine energy with the horse. You will not take an action unless the person approaches you. You want them to come forward to give you clarity. That's what I see. And the person is looking at you, perhaps going through a tough time, being emotional, maybe crying with these raindrops on the frog. They could also feel like you're purging, maybe you're moving on, because the frog we can sometimes connect with taking some time off. But they could be even suspecting that, is it more serious? Will this person leave me behind? Because it's all about rejuvenation, transformation. So the way a person is seeing you, they feel like you're holding back. You want answers, you're not getting it, so you're upset, you're sensitive at this time. And they could even feel like, is it a breakup? Or this person will leave me, they will move on, they will emotionally purge and then forget about me, or let's say move on from me. And you're seeing them as giving you mixed signals, and somewhere you just want answers and you feel like this person is avoiding you. That's the energy I'm getting. We have your malady. I think one message I'm getting is you're sick of this person, you're sick and tired, and you constantly just think about this connection. It could be a big cause of stress to you. We have conversation. This person could be asking advice about you. Person could be asking advice from their friends. They also perhaps it's possible, but they feel like you would be getting advice from your friends. That's why you're being extra harsh on this person. They feel like this negative, your friends don't approve of this person. They don't like your friends. They just imagine their friends, your friends, pile number one. Because we see here people talking, discussing. So that's what they're expecting. That pile number one, there will be people in pile number one's ear, and they're listening to those people, forming a negative opinion of me. It's just that energy of avoiding conflict from the person. I can sense that. And it's very interesting because here we have the hermit. We started with the hermit card, and even with the extended, we have the hermit card. So this is quite interesting. I definitely see a lack of communication, clear communication. There's a lot of miscommunication between the two of you. You're obviously not talking to each other, and there's a lack of confidence in this person. We have sun here in this ocean view, ocean backdrop. This gives the message that, and see, you also got here sun in Pisces. Pisces is always ocean energy. This is why when I see this card, I naturally just always think of sun in Pisces. So you are observing this person, you're watching them very carefully. What are they posting? What are they saying? Who are they speaking with? You're very observant. Even with the horse, it's very observant energy. You're observing the person from a distance. And you're reading the situation, you're reading the person, and somewhere you're lacking confidence that things will work out. Sun suffers in Pisces. There's also kind of like an ego death where you might be feeling embarrassed, like, why did I date this person? Why did I give this person a chance? So that energy I can sense. You're lacking confidence in the person. You also feel like this person is not confident enough to approach you. Person, you just suspect that they feel overwhelmed emotionally and they don't know how to come forward. You also see them observing you, but there's kind of like a stalemate. Both of you are not taking action, not taking charge. You're observing them, you're reading them, and they feel nervous. They feel they're under attack or something like that. They feel observed by you. On this side, we have book. We have Mars in Libra choice. They feel like, yes, you could be moving on. You could be cutting ties. And it's like something has changed. Maybe you learned something about this person, something came to light, maybe a secret was revealed, or something here with friendship element or some third party bringing you some information. They feel like you have a negative image of this person on your mind, and they feel almost defeated, like, what's the point of trying to convince pile number one? They will not listen to me. That's sort of a vibe I'm getting. And also naturally just wanting to take some time off, to distance themselves from you right now. Once they have a better idea, once they feel like, okay, I've figured out a solution, I've assessed the situation and come up with a solution, then they would approach you. So right now they're in this mode of avoiding you, not ignoring you on purpose, but they don't have an answer. They don't have an explanation. They don't have a solution. They don't have a future plan for you right now. So they feel like it's best, let me take a step back. So the energy is quite mirrored in the sense that both of you are not actively pursuing a conversation or solution, and they feel nervous, they feel scared, you feel tired, you feel just upset at this person, and you feel like, I don't see this person figuring things out or making things any better. I pulled a couple of tarot cards for what is the truth of the situation. Here we have Two of Pentacles with this juggling act on the person. On top of the building, this person is doing that. We have Two of Swords. Again, we see two birds. So this does speak about communication. Two of Swords is also a card for stalemate. And in the middle, we have the King of Wands. So the situation is topsy-turvy. It's 50-50. It can go either way. Things could get patched up or this could lead to a breakup. It's 50-50. Seriously. Two cards with two. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Here also we see the person thinking, overthinking, almost like putting on the thinking cap. What should I do? What should I say to this person? It's like planning a conversation with you. And they feel like, both of you, especially this person, might feel like, okay, I have to make the right move or it could be fatal. it could be the end of this connection. So they definitely feel the pressure. They feel like I have to magically fix things with this magic wand. There is one person who will have to take charge. Now, this is the King of Wands, but we do see a female, so it could be either of the two. We also see red color, which is the Mars element, so masculine energy. Either it's going to be you, if you're the female, you take charge, you become the masculine who takes the action and figures things out. Maybe you go talk to the person, or you decide to move on, you decide to cut ties. Or this could be the you waiting for the person, and then they are the masculine, they come forward. But one person will have to actively fix things. Otherwise, it will stay in the stalemate situation. Until and unless one person decides to take action, this is how the energy is going to be for a while. That's what I see. Right now, lack of communication, lack of connection, lack of contact, just observing from far and making sense of things. If this resonated, you want more clarity from the person, then you can watch the extended. Otherwise, you can click off. Thank you so much for watching. I would really appreciate some support on the channel. Join the membership. Watch the ads, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. If anyone wants to book, you can book with me. Everything is listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Today's topic is, this is a love reading, and how you view them, how they view you. This is basically your current energies towards one another. So watch it all the way through. If it resonates with you, you can watch the extended. Extended will be what does the person on your mind secretly wants to say to you. So these are their thoughts that they want to share with you. I will keep these cards on the side. This is for the extended. This is for today's reading. Your energy, how you view them versus how they view you, and we'll take a look at the tarot cards towards the end of the reading. So let's begin. Let me make some space. So you view them as the 10 of Wands in reverse, and they view you as the 3 of Pentacles. They see you as the mountain, a person who's hard to conquer. You're coming across as stubborn. Perhaps you're upset or something happened here, but you seem like there's a challenge, there's a task. Person feels like, oh my god, it's gonna be hard to impress pile number 2, or if they messed up, it's gonna be hard to convince pile number 2. How do I make things right? It's a formidable challenge. They also observe you as someone very strong. Alright, we see 3 of Pentacles. There's a desire to reconnect, to fix things, to collaborate with you. And the way you see them as you're contemplating, is it the end? Because 10 of Wands, we connect with endings. And also a burden. You're unburdening yourself. Perhaps you've let this person go, but you could see them as a burden for sure. Like you're tired, you are done, or something like that. You're very upset at this person. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. We also have the Vulture. This is air element. On this side we have Stingray. So they could see you as a person who lacks boundaries. Maybe you overshare, or they see you as overly emotional, or maybe clingy. So either it's with your energy, it's with your speech. You overshare, you're always there, or you don't give them enough breathing room or space. They feel smothered by you, or they see you as someone weak. Perhaps a people pleaser or a doormat. So you will have to take the message as it resonates, how they treat you. They do see a spark in you for sure, but they also feel like somewhere, like pile number 2 needs to stand up for themselves a little bit more, or it's easy for me to manipulate pile number 2, something like that I'm picking up. You see them as someone who breadcrumbs. You're not satisfied, you're not happy in this connection. You feel like you only get the leftovers, or you're just not satisfied, you're not satiated. You don't feel alive, you don't feel that spark or chemistry. I don't know, somewhere there's a feeling of lack, or lack of affection also. That's what I'm getting. Breadcrumbing for sure I'm getting. On this side we have Merchant. We have joyfulness. There could be a third party situation. We have this three people coming out, then we have the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, they could see as one of the options. If they are someone who has an open relationship or other partners, they could see as one of their partners. They could see you as someone easy to manipulate. With Merchant here, it's about getting a good deal. So this is the sort of person who would put in just enough efforts to keep you around, or they will only put the amount of effort you put in the relationship. They're very calculative that way, right? Whereas you bring them joy, you put in a lot of effort. There could be a third party, or this energy of feeling like, oh, this person only treats me like a friend, they're not giving me proper commitment. You could suspect them. Maybe you are lacking trust on the person somewhere. You're suspicious of the person. You could see them as a player also, someone who keeps their options open. That's what I'm getting. We also have Snake here. And here we have the Anchor in reverse. It's not focusing. Anchor in reverse, and one more you got on this side. Fish. Some of you could have Pisces placements. Now with the Snake coming out, definitely there's some distrust on your side. You don't trust the person enough. They see you as overly emotional. Sometimes they could see you as someone who's overprotective, overbearing on them, or you hide your emotions. I don't know, there's this energy of sometimes you hide certain things, you're not expressive enough, and there are other times when you go overboard. They could see you as someone unstable, ungrounded, or someone who's not mature. Take only the message that resonates. Please don't be upset, because it seems to be like a negative pile, but this is the message I'm getting. We also have Lust here. This is Venus in Aries. So definitely a physical connection they feel towards you. We have here Decision. This is Mars in Gemini. So they see you as a physically appealing person, but emotionally they feel overwhelmed by you. They feel like you're a little too much and hard to handle. You feel like you have to be very careful with what you say around this person. Maybe you feel like I have to walk on eggshells. And you're also thinking about a decision whether you should leave this person, move on, something like that. And you might feel like I have to be very careful with what this person says. You remember everything. And then you feel like, oh, this person said something the other day, but now they're saying the opposite thing. This person must be lying. So there's almost this energy of like a game, a chess game. We see the chessboard here. Like you have to one up each other. Or there's just a lack of trust. You're competitive. You're on the opposite teams. You don't feel like a team. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at the tarot cards that came out for you. I think there needs to be more clarity for this particular pile. We have the Three of Cups. So definitely this energy is repeating. Three of Cups. Whenever I see three people together, especially it's that image of dancing, socializing, happiness, fun. Here we see games. It does speak about this third party situation dynamic could be there, or this could be a party person, someone who does not commit. Now we see the loops here. So it's going in loops with the person again and again. Same thing repeats. Here also you can see. We see circles and like a connection between the three. So it's like repeating patterns with this person. So there could be a person in their life that this person is stuck on. Maybe they cannot be with that person. That person just keeps them around. They don't commit to them. There could be like a heavy influence of a person that this person wants, and everyone else that they date, they are only placeholders. So you could be like a placeholder to this person, but there's a particular love interest in this person's life that is like their number one or something like that. That's what I'm picking. Second thing, person likes to keep a roster, keep their options open. Maybe they're not someone who's like commitment friendly or like commitment oriented sort of a person. They could see you as a friend also, like a friends with benefit or I don't know, some dynamic where they don't take things seriously and they let other people come in between. We have Page of Swords, and these cards are for the truth of the situation, right? Page of Swords speaks about spying on one another. So you're like observing each other, you don't trust, maybe they don't trust you, you don't trust them. I'm not sure. We have Justice. Now this card speaks about there's a lack of balance in this connection, lack of commitment also, because we connect commitment or a relationship with justice. I think somewhere justice is lacking, but it's also that situation where the person could have said certain things initially in the beginning and you were like, oh fine, let's go along with it, but now you're having regrets. So how can you hold someone accountable when they already admitted to not showing up for you? It's kind of like that energy I'm getting over here. This person could put their friends and their career, money, finances, these sort of matters before you. You feel like the last person on the priority, and there's a lack of balance in this connection for sure. You might feel like you're single or independent by having a partner, even in spite of having a partner, and you could also feel like I do a lot for them, they don't return the same favor. There could be repetition. You could be treated like a friend even though you behave like a girlfriend or a boyfriend. But yeah, I see like things are not equal. That's what I see for the connection. If you want to know more, what the person would say to you and what's the advice from spirit, you can watch the extended. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. I would really appreciate if you would support the channel, watch the ads on the videos, leave a like, comment, subscribe, join the membership. That's a major way I earn money through my readings. So the members support the channel. Thank you so much for joining. And if you want to book a reading, everything will be listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today I'm doing a love reading for your energy towards your person versus their energy towards you. We can even call it how they view you, how you view them, and the truth of the situation. So that's going to be today's reading. I will do an extended for what would the person on your mind would like to say to you. So these cards, I'll keep them on the side. Watch this reading. If it resonates, you resonate with the entire thing, you can watch the extended, otherwise you can skip it. So let's start. This is your energy. Let me see. Okay, your energy towards them, their energy towards you, tarot cards at the end. So let's start. We have the World card here on this side. Here we have the Strength, Leo energy. I feel like you could be seeing like it's an end of a cycle. Things have changed. Your energy towards this person has changed. You've gone through some sort of a transformation. And this person is romantic towards you, but they're not expressive enough. I think you would like more expression from them, or more commitment, or a little bit more, because we do see the rose, which gives romantic energy, but at the same time the mouth is closed. And the Strength card, this energy itself is connected with holding back a little bit. So you feel like it's like an end of an era or end of a chapter. Maybe you used to crush on this person, now your energy has changed. Or you used to run after this person and now you've stopped running after them. Something in your energy has changed and shifted. You could also be giving them less attention. That's why they're asking for more attention. That's what I'm picking up. They see you as someone holding back. And I also get the sense that perhaps if you fell for this person first, you expressed your feelings or you gave them hints first, they see you retreating, not giving them the same attention. This person is attracted to you. We have the Cobra here, fire element, and we have Bee here. You could see them as a player. Maybe earlier you saw them in a different light, and now you see them differently. Something has changed, something has shifted. They're attracted to you, they're obsessed with you. Maybe you gave them a lot of attention, you gave them a lot of energy, and naturally what happens is if one person leans in, the other person leans away. They feel suffocated, smothered, so they pull back. So earlier they would run away from you or maybe not give you attention, but now since you've pulled your energy back, they want more. They keep rushing towards you. They're obsessed with you. They're observing you with this cobra. This is the energy they're giving you. You also see them as the bee. Person who's popular, gets a lot of attention from different people, maybe a player. You might not see them. Maybe earlier you saw the good side in them, but now you have a more balanced approach. You also feel like maybe it's not the best person for me. Maybe this person is commitment phobic or XYZ. They're not good for me. So that could be there. So something has shifted here. The dynamic has changed. We have friend. You could see them as a friend. Maybe earlier you were attracted to them. They could have friend zoned you, and now you feel like, okay, you want to friend zone me? Now you're my friend. They could see you as a person who's always there for them. Constancy, like a perpetual or like a consistent presence in their life. We have prison also. They could share a lot of their emotional baggage with you, perhaps. You could know this person really well. They could rely upon you. You could be a person who's irreplaceable in their life, where you bring a lot to the table. They don't do a whole lot for you. And without you, they feel crippled or something like that, I'm getting. But obviously, they also see you as someone attractive. There's a lot of signs for attraction that I'm getting over here. Strong attraction towards you, drawn towards you, compulsive need to be around you, or maybe they depend on you some way. We have here mice. Number 23, the numbers could be significant. Always pay attention to them. We have the tower. It's not focusing. What's up? We have tower, 19. So for you, maybe the connection has ended, or your attraction towards them has ended, or maybe you were more emotionally available earlier. You depended on the person. Something. Your energy is shifted and you don't give them the same energy, and it's affecting them deeply. They could also feel emotionally disturbed. Like, why is this person not treating me the same way they used to? Maybe they like attention. And you also observe that about them, where you feel like, okay, this person likes that I like them, but they're not sincere. Mice also shows small thinking, small mindedness. Also being a little selfish. Not being generous. So there could be a mismatch where you feel like, why am I so obsessed with this person? Why do I like them? What's so special about this person? There could be this dialogue going in your head. On this side, we have the lady. So you could see them as a person who's, even if this is a guy, you see them as someone in feminine energy. A person who takes, doesn't give a whole lot. Person who likes attention. Person who's turned away. We see the face turned away. So you're like, okay, you're going to reject me? Now let me show you. So there could be a little bit of this revenge angle going on. Or you just see them as an attention seeker, and it has given you the ick, or you don't find them attractive. The more you got to know this person, the less attraction you have for them. Something has changed. That could be the case. Then we also have here manipulation. This is Jupiter in Scorpio, Venus in Leo affair. So maybe it was more of like a childish thing, or when you didn't know the person very well, this was a new connection, like the child. Here it shows young energy or fresh, something beginning. Now that you've grown to know this person, gotten close to them, you feel like, oh, this person is emotionally manipulative, or this person played a game on me, or this person likes attention. Leo is attention, right? Venus, they love that. They love compliments. They're very feminine in their behavior. Feminine energy is connected with being passive and wanting attention, craving compliments, craving affection, attention, and not taking charge of the situation, not doing the right thing. That's more of a masculine energy, to do things. Feminine is to experience things. So you feel like, why am I becoming masculine for this person? And this person's too feminine. I need equal reciprocity. You could have felt I was taken in by my emotions, or this person manipulated me. I'm not going to behave that way anymore. So there's like a wake up call that could have happened for you. You're viewing this person differently. Here on the side we have Mercury in Scorpio. So going from the Jupiter to Mercury energy. We have Sun in Aries. Exalted Sun, this speaks about ego. So they could be finding you more egoistic. See here, Sun energy again. And they're finding you very extreme. They're not able to understand your mood swings or your change of mood, change of behavior. They find it very extreme. They're like, how has this person changed overnight? They could also see you as someone being very stubborn. Maybe earlier you were more flexible, more accommodating, more cooperative. Now they feel like you're more assertive. And they don't know what to do with that. They feel like, wow, this person's completely changed. I don't know how to deal with them. Why are they so different? Why are they so extreme with me? They're not friendly. That's what I'm getting. So you have changed, and now they're viewing you differently. Then for the truth of the situation, we got Temperance. So you had some sort of a healing. This person came into your life to trigger healing. Maybe something, some negative experience in the beginning, like triggering your wounds, but it eventually led to your healing. You've healed in some way. You found your balance. You've become more mature, stable, grounded, and you put yourself first. Temperance, you're behaving in a very mature way. A sensible person, sincere, mature, experienced, and wise. And obviously it's brought you healing. You're more protective of your energy. Also, umbrella speaks about protection. You have 7 of Pentacles. Perhaps more focused on your goals, putting yourself first, your needs over other people. Also, it's giving me very independent energy. Someone who's not just focused on love or connection or friendships. You're like, work, career, my image, my reputation, my self-concept. These things are more important to me right now. So understanding where you're putting in your effort. 6 of Pentacles. This is about reciprocity, equal give and take. Especially stating your boundaries, stating your needs, and sticking with that. Balance, the Libra sign. Having a balance in what you give, what you take in, how much you're available for other people. And 4 of Cups, emotionally, this person will bring you sorrow and hardships. You will have to protect your emotions from this person. This person might not be there on your tough times, on your hard days, or they could multiply your sadness. See the umbrella repeating twice. They could support you in your tough time, but they will not find a solution. They will not be your person who would heal you. The healing work you have to do yourself. And you somewhere have to protect your energy also from this person and not overshare your sorrows, because they could use that as a advantage or something like that. Emotionally or romantically might not be the ideal person for you, because 4 of Cups is emotional dissatisfaction that the person brings you. And also healing from this 4 of Cups energy by meeting this person. So person has played an important role. They've made you realize your worth, and they came into your life so that you understand equal give and take, and what sort of partner you're looking for, having better standards, having better boundaries, and also becoming more independent. Not finding your worth through acts of service, but by treating yourself better, expecting better for yourself. So this was the reading. If it resonates, you can watch the extended for more guidance and more messages from the person. Otherwise, that's the end of the reading. I would really appreciate if you would support my channel by joining the membership. That's the major way I earn money. You can also watch the ads on the videos. That also helps. Engage with the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If anyone wants to book a reading with me, everything will be listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys.